Here's the lag. Good to see Kazakis back on the main table. Whirlpool Masters champion, former champ.
Here we go then. Once again, it's a race to 11.
That'll whip up the two up the rail. Going under the rail seems to do all his work on the outside tables. It's so difficult to put, you know, every player on the main arena. You always feel like defending champions got on. Kraus is on the 8 ball to get on the hill. Just the 8 and 9 remain on the hill. 10, 7 up. Defending champions got to win the last 4 racks, or he will not be lifting the trophy again.
Well, not to be for our young friend from here, the big boys, Kazakis, a real contender for sure. Positive start, confident start here. Yeah, that'll...
Ruiz is out. We've seen that a lot in the last few days. Players winning matches with a golden break.
Well, what? He looks kind of a little shell-shocked, actually. We're just watching on the big screen here.
Yeah, and obviously we're not to be taking an awful lot of time here. Is it on pause or something? Every time I look down, the queue wasn't even moving. No, he played with 8 players. Nine to pot the 7, so I thought it was on the 9, but one of the patrons has moved out the way and he's on a long 8 ball. I feel like I'm a bit invested in the junior. Excited there, he scratched and they were cheering at the side, Dave.
Yeah, totally, and there's more cheering now because then young man has got. Of course, AJ Manassi, he won the Hanoi Junior Open just last year.
A lot of tension in the junior event. I'm enthralled by this big crowd round here.
Get used to it if this is the life you want.
Well, he's got a big future, hasn't he? You know, Matchroom Sport, Barry Earn, Emily Fraser, the team at Matchroom, still absolutely distraught. It's good to see that, though. You know, get that hunger.
Disappointment has abated. Meantime, this for a 2-rack lead. Yeah, it's a real steady start. This.
Possible shot at the bank. If not, it will be a safety shot. Albin Ocean didn't even make it through to the final 64. Kazakis plays the bank and he plays it well. Good start this from Alexander Kazak. Just made sure he potted the ball.
Well, very strong start there. Yeah, good stuff this from Alexander.
Well, another shot on the lowest ball because he's looking good here. He's breaking good. TV played it left-handed, and this will be okay. He's got a shot on the pink 4. Draws the cue ball back nicely. Do you number it? This is what Manus walks into the arena. Second match on. He's yet to get to the table.
Yeah, the funny thing was, he got here a good 5 minutes before Kazakis. Kazakis not in the mood to do that. Just monopolising that table and extending his lead to 4
on a 5-pack. 2. But it's going to be difficult. At last, Manus will get to the table. Yeah, I think it'd have been better going off the top rail. There's a chance of scratching here. Obviously, early days. Lechner tied at 8-8. The Slayer Lee Van Cortez a 9-7 over Aranas. That's on the other.
There's absolutely no let up in the intensity.
Against Manus because of the style of game he plays.
Continues to be. 3 balls down there.
Yep, good shot. And 6 over Pagalayan.
The break has been excellent, and the focus after the break has been excellent, and that's 6-0.
Every time. He's got another shot on the lowest ball. Don't know if he's trying to stun into the 6. Yeah, has he potted it? Oh, that's a lovely shot.
Yeah, you could probably let a firework off.
Just wants his cue ball to slow down. That's fine. Couple of rails with the cue ball. A little bit short this time, so he's left him.
Very impressive. He really just has focus. So
Well, 9 balls going towards the right centre in this match. He doesn't have a pretty easy opener on the blue. Second visit for Manus. Well, we can't begrudge the young. Okay, first look at a pot.
first ball potted for John Morrow, where he led for quite a lot of the way and then had to win the last couple.
Was also taking place. We're down to the final 4. Final will be tomorrow night, 7 PM. Showing us what talent. Decided not to.
Well,
Yeah, tale of two tapes. The break, you could see how close he got to hit both points. Well, actually hit it 3 times. Yeah, he couldn't really help that. Took a gamble.
So
hits the 2 but doesn't pot it, and he's left the pot.
a bit more table time since. Kazakis maybe a little
But we will keep you updated as the rack unfolds. Kazakis, it's just been pretty much flawless, hasn't it? He's done everything right. Cue ball position, he's potted balls, he's broke. From the Middle East. We expect closer matches and drama. He's played a great shot. Abdullah Al Yusuf, a former semi-finalist, he sat right at the front row, Dave, with his phone. Following that Hill match on table 11, take place in the arena. He's playing Singapore's Torlei Hian.
yeah, middle of the pocket. Still like to hold up a little.
Iron has gone 10-10.
Ooh, now a rare miss from Kazakis.
Yeah, good shot. Yeah, he potted that ball a little fat off the jaw. That's what. Woo Kun Lin, rather. He's going along okay against the unmissable. Yeah, smart play. Just get the.
Kazakis really stealing himself. Knocks in the 9. It's 9-1. He's 2. Well, there's no doubt one of the key facets of this score, Kazakis, and again, the one flying in the middle.
We've seen it with Jason Shaw, even though Jason Shaw was not clinical in his. It was close. He had to load it up with left English.
That's a lovely shot. That's a terrific shot. So what you have to say is a good chance now, and it may just be that. Of his shots, and let's be honest, it's worked. He's miles in front, but oh no!
It miscued, you could hear it. And for the first time in the match, I was actually stood up and I was just looking right down. Talking about a battle. Seems at the TV table. He's not been very kind to our big players on the circuit.
Yeah, a real sickener that. A real sickener, but again, Kazakis has done.
About a month ago, she gave birth to him, so child is, so having twins, I can't even begin to imagine what he's been going through. 8 players who we would think could go on to lift the title, you know. It would be hard to see Kazakh.
Semi-finalist a couple of years ago, he would love to. Just a word for his opponent, as I say, he has won a couple of good wins, but was shut out early on, and then when the chance. Yeah, he is still here. Alex Kazakis with a thumping win over AJ Manis, 11-1.